Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in the half shell.
Alright, welcome in everybody to the new and improved toy shelf tour here on DLP-Art and Stories. That was a signed print of the TMNT by Sarah Meyer, and then we have Sonic and Shadow posters and a TMNT print that I got at Ross. Here is Shadow the Hedgehog with bunny ears in time for Easter, and this is a pony that I made just recently. You can check out my channel for that video. And here are some roller skates that I got from another pony collector. That's a Sonic Squishmallow. And besides him, we have a Knuckles Pez. So in the Knuckles Pez, there is Grape Pez. Appropriate, because he's Knuckles, the echidna. So I found these at actually my local grocery store, and they're pretty cute for Pez. I used to collect Pez, and I don't anymore, except for those that I have now. That's Eggman from Sonic Boom cartoon. And then when I went to WonderCon this past weekend, a couple weekends ago, I got this little Dr. Eggman Tubbs toy. And it's really cute. It's actually very well made. I really like how it's sculpted. Look at all the details there as I'm holding him up to the camera. Very well painted figure too. I really like the Tubbs figure of Eggman in particular. That's cute. And then here is another Eggman holding some eggs. That's the Jim Carrey likeness. I gotta do a review on that figure soon. That's the Shadow Squishmallow in the background. And then by him is Tails. And then there's Tails Pez. And inside the Tails Pez is Orange Pez. Because there were two flavors of the Pez. Orange or grape, which I thought was kind of weird, but that's okay. So, and then next to the Tails Pez, I have my Sonic the Hedgehog pony, made after the Sonic Movie 3 character. And turning them around there, you can see the full video of these ponies, and also as I'm making them here on YouTube, so you can check that out in another video. I found this ducky. I think I won it in a claw machine or something a little while back, kind of similar to the Tubbs figure. And there's Sonic's red pony shoes. And speaking of Sonic, here are some more old Sonic plush that I had from the 90s. I think they're from Caltoy. They don't make those anymore. Very rare now. And then there's the Ultimate Shadow plushie. This one doesn't talk or anything, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of wish the Shadow plushie talked, but I liked that particular version better than the Build-A Bear. And here's my Sonic figure collection in the back. I have Sonic Prime figures. These are from capsules you can get at Five Below. So I think that's Rusty Rose, and then there's just Sonic, and then there's Shadow. And then I got this McDonald's Shadow roller figure from a thrift store. I went there with a friend recently, and I got this Shadow roller, and I repainted him to look more movie accurate with his colors. So that's a repaint that I did in acrylics. And then next to the Shadow roller there, the Super Shadow, is Shadow Cup figure, and then the Sonic Boom figure. So the Shadow Cup figure came with, I think it was the AMC cup, and I repainted that as well. I also posted repaints of these, I think, on Sonic Stadium, I want to say. But yeah, so there's my Shadow repaint there in acrylics, and then there's the Sonic Boom figure next to Shadow holding a guitar there. It's a monopony guitar. I'm lighting up this little pixel Shadow or Sonic light, and then there's Tails looking all grumpy, Knuckles, and then the Sega Genesis. There's also the Tails roller too. This area right here is ERS Crossing. This is my shelf dedicated to my novel. So in case you are new here to my YouTube channel, I wrote a dinosaur fantasy novel called ERS Crossing and published it 2022. And I'm working on the sequel right now, ERS Ascendance. So that brown dinosaur there in the front, that feathered dinosaur that I'm panning in on, is ERA. Now I repainted that dinosaur from a Beast of the Mesozoic figure. You can watch that video, that review, here on YouTube as well. There's ERA, and then below her is Slack Talk, and a dolphin character that I'll be introducing in Ko-fi posts later on. Here's a little ammonite fossil pendant that I picked up from Etsy. I don't know who made this shop or anything who put this together, I apologize, but very beautiful specimen with some amylite on the back there. And we've got Glutron the Skeletosaurus from Play School. Definitely Dinosaurs. That's one of my childhood toys there. So going down below that, we have the TMNT shelf. I did a TMNT shelf tour, I think a year or two ago. And so these are the figures that I have now. I have Bebop, so that's new. The pig guy, the warthog guy next to Rocksteady. And then I've got Walkabout. Below that, I've got this King Arthur figure that I haven't reviewed yet. I don't know. I think that's who that is. Then I have the NECA figure of Donatello that's new. I want to review the NECA figures. I don't know if these are genuine or knockoffs, but there's a genuine Michelangelo figure from the 80s. There's a Leonardo re-release, and then there's the Raphael NECA figure next to a 3D printed rat I got from an online acquaintance. And then we have the new TMNT shelf sleeves and the new TMT figures along with the Mesozoic Warrior in the back. I printed out that Pizza Hut box, so I scanned it. I literally scanned in a Pizza Hut box and I made that tiny print. I made some pizza cutouts there, and then there is Raphael standing there with his boombox. That is the best action line Raphael. I haven't reviewed that character yet. But all those other TMNT figures and newer ones from the new movie that came out a couple years ago, those are all found here on my channel. So that is my current toy shelf setup for the spring, and I hope that you enjoyed this brief tour of my figure collection here on YouTube. And that's my cat, Mochi. So, if you like this video and you like what you see, please feel free to check out my Ko-fi page. That's kofi.com/art-by-DLP. On this page, you can find all kinds of stuff for sale in my shop. I have merch, and I have the book of Yara's Crossing that goes along with that merch. So it's relatively low cost, and you can purchase items for sale there in my shop. You can also support me through a one-time donation if you so choose, or you can commission me. So you can commission me for various things. That includes art commissions like a black and white doodle, a partial color doodle, or a full color doodle for anywhere from $1 to $3 to $5 or more. That's all it costs. That's US dollars. And then I can also write you stories now too. So if you want to commission me for storytelling, you're welcome to do that as well. So feel free to check that out. It's on my Ko-fi page. And you can also do a one-time donation, as I said, for either $1, $3, or $5. And I'd really love to change out what's in my shop. And if you don't have the funds, that's okay. But this is what's coming up, folks. I have some awesome, most excellent mini stickers that are on the way. So feel free to support me here on YouTube. That is Art and Stories by DLP. Not just here on YouTube, but also on my Ko-fi page. That is kofi.com/art-by-DLP. Thanks so much for watching this video.